Close your eyes. Now imagine a pain so sharp, so deep, it seems to echo inside your skull. A toothache. Not the kind you can sleep off. The kind that keeps you awake for days. The kind that makes your entire face throb. The kind that kills. Now imagine you live 130,000 years ago. No dentist, no anesthesia, no metal tools, no comfort. Just you, your tribe, and the unbearable agony spreading through your jaw. You can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't hunt. You're a liability now, and in the Stone Age, that's dangerous. So your tribe does what they have to do. They hold you down. You're not sure what's worse, the pain in your tooth or what you see next. A jagged piece of flint, sharpened like a dagger. Then comes the drilling. No warning, no countdown. Just a hand over your face and a stone tip pressed into your aching tooth. The sound of scraping echoes through your skull. You scream into the sky. Your arms flail, but they hold you tighter. The stone grinds deeper. You taste blood. You smell sweat and earth. You feel every nerve firing, like your brain is on fire. You don't know if you'll survive. But then, it's over. And you did survive. Because this wasn't random violence. It was surgery. This was dentistry. For most of human history, toothaches were more than painful. They were dangerous. A tooth infection could spread to your brain or your bloodstream. Without treatment, it could be fatal. That's why prehistoric humans developed some of the earliest known medical procedures. Dental surgery. In a 9,000-year-old grave in Pakistan, archaeologists discovered teeth with precise holes drilled into them. Not shattered, not broken, drilled with accuracy, with purpose, using a tool made from a bowstring, a wooden shaft, and a flint tip. Experiments have shown these tools could bore through enamel in under a minute. But without anesthetic, even that single minute would feel like a lifetime. Still, they did it. Not once, but often. And the people survived. And they didn't stop there. In Slovenia, a 6,500-year-old human tooth was discovered with a beeswax filling. Soft when applied, hardened by body heat, beeswax sealed the cavity. It even had antibacterial properties. Other ancient fillings used resin, fibers, even tar. These weren't desperate guesses. These were solutions. Logical, resourceful, and surprisingly effective. But what's even more shocking is that prehistoric humans had better teeth than most of us do today. Hunter-gatherers, before farming, had cavity rates of just 1 to 5%. Today, modern societies show rates as high as 85%. Why? One word: diet. When humans began farming around 10,000 years ago, everything changed. They stopped eating mostly meat, nuts, and fibrous plants, and started eating grains, bread, porridge, and processed carbs. These foods stick to teeth, feed bad bacteria, and rot enamel. And we've been battling cavities ever since. But it's not just about what we eat. It's about what lives in our mouths. Studies of ancient dental plaque reveal something remarkable. Our ancestors had a diverse and balanced oral microbiome. Their mouths were full of beneficial bacteria that protected their teeth. Modern mouths? Not so lucky. The fine sugar and processed foods have bred an army of bacteria that thrive on sweets and produce acid. That acid eats away at enamel, deepens cavities, and leaves us running to the dentist. Despite all our tools, fluoride, floss, mouthwash, we're still losing a battle our ancestors barely had to fight. But prehistoric people weren't just fixing problems. They were trying to prevent them. They used toothpicks made from bone and wood. Some used chew sticks from trees like Salvadora persica, the original toothbrush. When frayed, these twigs released natural antiseptics and abrasives. They used ashes, salt, charcoal. Whatever they had, they used it, and it worked. Imagine a prehistoric village. A fire crackles. A mother chews a frayed stick, cleaning her teeth. A child nearby picks at his gums with a sliver of bone. Another elder uses charcoal to scrub his molars. No running water, no electric toothbrush, but still, they cared for their teeth. And not just because of pain. Teeth were tools. People used them to strip sinew for bowstrings, to grit leather, to hold objects while crafting. Their teeth were part of their toolkit. Worn, yes, but strong. Archaeologists have found teeth worn flat, ground down to stumps. Children's teeth, too, meaning the training started young. That heavy use actually helped prevent decay in some cases. Fewer grooves meant fewer hiding spots for bacteria. All of this shows us something bigger. Ancient people weren't passive. They didn't just suffer through pain. They solved it. They experimented. They learned. They passed down knowledge. And they did it all without modern science, without written language, without medical degrees. They had only what nature gave them, and it was enough. So next time you sit in a dental chair, your gums numb, your hands relaxed, your teeth cleaned by ultrasonic waves, remember, once, long ago, a human just like you lay on the ground, eyes clenched, jaw clamped, heart racing. They didn't have anesthesia. They didn't have floss. They didn't even have hope it would work. But they endured because pain demanded courage, and courage built the first medicine. Stone Age dentistry wasn't the end of something primitive. It was the beginning of something extraordinary. Because even then, in the shadows of prehistory, we weren't just surviving. We were healing.